It's your boy aaguko. In today's video, y'all, I'm gonna be telling y'all why you need to think before you act. Let's go. Back again, you know what I'm saying? Before we get into the video, I'm gonna be telling y'all why you need to think before you act. You know what I'm saying? And the importance of this. But before we get to that, y'all, we need to make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video to everybody you know what I'm saying? And let's just get straight into it. So basically, y'all, as teenagers, right, we like to act very, very naive and oblivious to the facts that there's like consequences to our actions and stuff. But I'm here to tell y'all that we need to seriously think before we act. Because if we don't think before we act, we can get ourselves into a serious situation, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe like 2-3 years down the line, that we're gonna regret big time. And it's gonna be so hard to dig yourself out of that hole because it was an impulsive decision that you made. And you know what I'm saying, like I said, like in the title, you wasn't thinking about it. So seriously, y'all, I need to ingrain this in y'all heads. Think before you act. You don't want to do something and then, you know what I'm saying, you're like a month into it, 2 months into it, and you hate it. You know what I'm saying? For say, let me give you my personal example, and the one that I hate the most, college. Oh my goodness. But college, bro, don't go to college, you know what I'm saying? Don't just say, oh, I'm gonna go to college, and you're not genuinely thinking about going to college. Because what's gonna happen is, you're gonna make this impulsive decision to go to college, right? You're gonna go to college, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, see how it is. Maybe in the beginning it'll be all right, but once you see that debt, once you see all that money you gotta pay, and once you realize that you're the one paying it, because some parents send their kids to college and they're leaving their kids to pay for it, so you gotta pay for it, and now you're like, oh shit, yeah, idiot, you're supposed to think before you act. You know what I'm saying? Never, ever in your life. This goes to anyone. I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you look like. I don't care where you're from. Listen, never, ever do something without thinking about it. It's just like having sex with a girl. You see, what's it called? You walk into your neighborhood one time, right? And you see a girl walking. You see a girl, she's walking towards you and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you talk to her, y'all cool, y'all vibing and stuff. And then out of nowhere, y'all start having sex, right? But you don't get a condom. You don't get protection. You know what I'm saying? You know nothing about what this girl, you don't know anything about this girl's sexual history, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know anything about her when it comes to like sexual stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? You just decide one day out the blue, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have sex without a condom. You know what I'm saying? Boy, before you know it, you know what I'm saying, 1 week later, you start feeling funny. You start feeling weird. Like, you don't feel like yourself, right? So, you know what I'm saying? And it's bad to the point where, you know what I'm saying? So now you gotta go to the doctor. The doctor recommends that you do like a test for HIV, STDs, and all this stuff, right? Boy, okay. So then, my bad, I'm just checking to see if somebody's there. So then, what's it called? 2 days later, you go to take the HIV test, and before you know it, you test positive for HIV, and you have an STD. I want to clear something up, just so y'all know. HIV is a type of STD. STD stands for sexually transmitted diseases. You know what I'm saying? And HIV is a type of STD. So don't get that confused, all right? But yeah, man. But I say these examples to get this through y'all head that y'all need to think before y'all act. Even me, sometimes I make impulsive decisions that I regret later on down the line, even if it's like a same day decision. Even if it's like, you wake up one day and you got homework, right? And you decide not to do you just wake up one day, you're like, I'm not gonna do my homework. You know what I'm saying? And then later on in the night before school, you have all this homework. It's gonna take you like 1 to 2 hours to do. And you know what I'm saying? The reason why we need to think before we act is because we will suffer dearly from the poor decisions that we make. And you know what I'm saying? These impulsive decisions that we make, y'all, these are decisions that we don't think about. These are decisions that, you know what I'm saying, we just do without thinking. It's done without forethought, you know what I'm saying? And this is not good because Good, because, you know what I'm saying? They say it's hard to break a habit. What's gonna happen is if you keep on doing this, these impulsive decisions that you keep on making without thinking are gonna turn into habits. And you know how hard habits are to break. It's very, very hard to break a habit, but it's very easy to start one. Trust me, bro, it's gonna be very, very hard to break that habit, and the amount of stress that you're gonna receive from that is unprecedented. Like, you just don't understand. So please, y'all, please, promise me that y'all will think before y'all act. Remember, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said with sex, think with this head, not with that head, all right? So, you know what I'm saying? Thinking before you acting is very, very important. And you know what I'm saying? When you think before you act, you know what I'm saying? You could be dodging, you may not even realize it, bro, but you could be dodging a huge bullet, you know what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, I know I keep using hookups as an example, but this is because this is the most common thing nowadays. So let me give you an example, right? You're 22 years old. You got a friend who's 19, 20, right? You got a friend who's 20. You're 22 years old, you got a friend who's 20, right? You walking on the streets one night, you see a lady walk up to you. An elderly woman for you. She's like around 35 years old, right? So you see her, you know what I'm saying? She finds you attractive, all this stuff. Y'all vibe, y'all click, y'all have sex. And then it comes, and out of nowhere, she's over here like talking about if you want me, you gotta take my kids too. Bro, if I was you, bro, I would just leave. I would just get out of that situation, bro. Because that right there, she's subconsciously giving you a chance to leave that situation, bro. You don't even realize it. But then you also call your ignorant friend who's 19, 20 years old. He's like, okay, he takes the kids, and before he realizes it, his pockets are drained because this woman is not consuming all of his resources. She's taking away all of his time and taking away all of his energy. Do you really want to end up like that? Do you seriously, 100% truly want to end up like that? I don't think you do. So I'm telling y'all, think before y'all act. All right? Don't be making these naive decisions just because you think you got it, but when you don't really consciously think about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me not ramble too long, y'all. This is gonna be the end of this video. Please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share it to everybody you know. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we out. Got it.